There's the call to the post, and horses are on the track for the first race of the week at the DuQuoin State Fair. The first half of the daily double, win, place, show, exacta wagering. No changes in either race 1 or race 2. Race 1 for trotters, non-winners of 2 pari-mutuel races or $5,000 life. Number 1, Silent Angel, owned by John Nessa, and Forrest Shoemaker of Altamont, trained by John Nessa. Fremont, Michigan's Michael Osting in the bike. Number 2, Lexi's Chip, is owned by Ron Michaelon of Chicago, trained by Tex Motes of Fairfield. The driver is Andy Miller. Number 3, Gia's Eternal, is owned by Richard, Rick, and Arlene Flacco's Flacco Family Farms Limited Liability Corporation of Alexis, trained by Joel Miller. Ken Holliday is the driver. Here's number 4, Classic Charge, leased and trained by Steve Wagner of Charleston. Dale Heitman is up. Number 5, Arlene's Rose, is owned by Clark Fairley of Lerna and owned also by Marlene Fairley of Charleston, trained by Clark, and Clark is in the bike. And To a T is number 6, owned by Stephen Renard of Hamilton, trained and driven by Alan Bowen, who hails from Mount Sterling, Illinois. Track condition is fast. First race, first half of the daily double right now, less than 5 minutes remaining until post. The gates rolling for the first half of the daily double. Here they come. They're off and trotting, and we're underway at DuQuoin. Gia's Eternal goes out for the early lead. Arlene's Rose gets away second. Silent Angel is right there toward the inside with a ground-saving trip around the first turn and moves up into the second spot. Gia's Eternal has the lead by a length and a half to Silent Angel, who goes second. Arlene's Rose is parked third outside of Lexi's Chip, who's racing in the fourth position. Then Classic Charge is fifth, and To a T is sixth and last. Arlene's Rose is the trotter who's still parked out, not able to find a spot on the rail. At the quarter-mile mark, Gia's Eternal leads it off a quarter and 30 and 3/5, and here comes Lexi's Chip to the outside. 2-year-old filly, Lexi's Chip, moves up but is off stride entering the backstretch, and Gia's Eternal leads it by 1 length. Silent Angel is there in the second position. Arlene's Rose is still parked in third. She's been parked for 3/8 of a mile now. Classic Charge is locked in toward the rail in fourth. To a T is a close-up fifth. Lexi's Chip is back trotting, but she's sixth, 8 lengths off the lead. They're halfway home, chasing Gia's Eternal, who leads Silent Angel by 1 length. Arlene's Rose is still parked in third. They got the half in 1:01 and 4/5. Classic Charge is behind that pair in fourth. To a T is fifth. Lexi's Chip is sixth and last, 6 lengths off the lead. To a T is moving from the back of the pack. Midway on the final turn, Gia's Eternal leads it by a length to Arlene's Rose, who's still parked in second. Silent Angel against the rail in third. Another length to a T outside of Classic Charge. They're joined by Lexi's Chip, who's on the outside 5 lengths off the lead. Gia's Eternal at the 3/4 leads Arlene's Rose by 1 length. The 3/4, 1:33 and 1. Silent Angel is buried against the rail. To a T is fourth up on the outside. Lexi's Chip fans wide, 4 lengths off the lead. Classic Charge needs room. It's wide open. Anybody's horse race. Arlene's Rose. Now Silent Angel getting through. To a T. Lexi's Chip on the far outside. Classic Charge on a break. And through it all, here comes To a T from a crowd of horses for the lead. Then Lexi's Chip coming to the line. To a T. Lexi's Chip. Silent Angel. Arlene's Rose. To a T wins it by a length. Lexi's Chip was second. Silent Angel got third in 2:02 and 3/5. If you follow Chicago horse racing, you've probably been watching a horse by the name of Big Green Machine, who's a very tough, older Illinois-bred pacer. His mother was a mare named Dancing Almahurst, a windshield wiper mare, who raced on the Grand Circuit back in the late 1970s and early 1980s, and Alan Bowen of Mount Sterling was the man who trained and drove that mare to many of her stakes wins. That was when a lot of us first became familiar with the name Alan Bowen, and he's in the winner's circle. He's from Mount Sterling. He trains and drives the Stephen Renard-owned To a T, number 6, the unofficial winner of the first race. Stephen Renard, the owner, hails from Hamilton, Illinois, up in the northwestern part of the state. He also bred this 4-year-old Janerator filly, who picks up a new lifetime record, 2:02 and 3, with her 6th win of the year, and pulls a mild upset to kick things off at DuQuoin for 2002. Number 2, Lexi's Chip was second. The 1, Silent Angel, third. Result is still unofficial.